have to do the whole thing over again?
I'm sorry.
Are you ready now, ma'am?
Is there anything anybody wants to change? You want to rehearse a little, or?
Okay, we'll call this meeting of the Administration Committee to order again. And would Madam Clerk Secretary please call the roll?
Commissioner Curran.
I am here in the boardroom.
Commissioner Walrath.
Here in the boardroom.
Commissioner Whirlpool.
Here in the boardroom.
Commissioner Meeks.
Here in the boardroom.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. First item of business is approval of the minutes from the January 7th, 2021 meeting.
Make that motion.
Commissioner Meeks, thank you very much.
Second.
And Commissioner Worf, how about that?
I got a feeling.
Okay, is there any discussions, corrections, changes? Madam Clerk Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Walrath.
I'll abstain.
Commissioner Whirlpool.
Yes.
Commissioner Meeks.
Yes.
Commissioner Curran.
Yes. And you've got one more meeting to go in that. You're tongue-tied already. Okay, then if you would please offer up public comments, and while we're waiting on public comments, our great administrator, Dissette, would like to explain the procedure to us for our walking tour of Church Street and the Edgewater building, but feel free to hang on to those public comments and we'll address them.
Yeah, so members of the committee and to the public, the admin committee will be asked to adjourn in just the next couple of minutes. The intent is to take you all to the public defender's office. There's two offices. The main office is on Church Street. We'll be heading there first, then we'll move to the Edgewater location where they rent some office space. Paul Jancha Jr. and Kerry Smith will be on site to assist with tours. I'm going to go over and stick my head in just to make sure you all arrive. And the intent is just to continue a conversation that started with the admin committee at the close of 2020. Public Defender began a conversation with admin about right now they have two separate locations and there's a desire to locate all of his people under one roof. State of Michigan is willing to subsidize that, and it seems like it could be a good fit.
God bless him.
Kerry Smith is the court administrator. She's going to talk with you all about plans that could be implemented to fill the space with existing court employees. So with that said, we are queued up and ready. We just need to go through public comments and then adjourn to the tour.
Okay, and just so the committee understands, I'm not opposed to this move. I just wanted to get a better understanding of, it's been a while since I've been to Church Street. I know the layout, I got that. It's Edgewater that I'm not real familiar with. And so don't interpret that.
No, I'd like to see too, because I'd like to know how many people we have in this building, how many do we have in a new building? How many is it going to look like when we get everybody in one building?
I think it was just.
I have the same.
And to have a new use that it's already going to be incorporated is also
It's a little brick building.
So, as your staff, I can tell you this, there's so much value in you all going out and actually seeing the staff and interacting with your department heads and actually understanding what they do on a day-to-day basis. So we did this a little bit with admin, with Friend of the Court, then we've taken admin down to Silver Beach to look at some of the erosion issues. And if you're all are willing to do this, this is one of my favorite things to do, is get you all outside and actually interacting with your buildings and your people. So I appreciate it.
I do enjoy interacting with our employees too. That's
Hopefully Don doesn't get a ticket today.
It's nice to put a face with
Well,
a
maybe
name.
I need to go over there and sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to put a face with a name.
Yeah.
Jim, before we adjourn, can I add for the record?
Get a ticket. I know somebody will
what
take
the
care of
board
it.
asked for the committee to do for the resolution?
I'm sorry, say again?
Can I add for the record what the board asked for the committee to do for the resolution?
Oh, you want that, the
So we can
resolution
have it
come
on
through
the
admin to
minutes.
go to the full board? I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and I'll work with Brian and Annette and all of the committee. I'll send out what I have so far. We can turn it into a
Copy it so we
resolution
can just.
for next week's admin meeting, that we can maybe approve it to move it to the full board then.
That'd be great.
Fine with me.
Okay, did you get that in the minutes there, Annette?
And then I'll-
Thank you. Do you have any public comments for us?
I'm the only one watching, so what I did was,
Do you have any comment?
Yeah, she's got a few, but she's not gonna keep it to yourself.
I want to keep my job, thank you. So in the chat box, I just put on here that the only thing that was on the agenda today was approving the minutes. So if somebody does join in later, they can still see that, so at least they don't.
Yeah, so they understand, we're not gonna reconvene back in here. When we're done with the tour, we're going home.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Is there a motion to adjourn or we can just adjourn?
We just adjourned. Okay, we'll see everybody at Church Street.
Billy, do you know where you're going?
Yeah, I got about 5 people sending me these things with the Barrett County.
The sheriff's lot.
Said they got 8,000 directly. I said, I got 5